The compassion can do policies from Marianne.
So I'm Darren Harrison, and I currently live in the Houston, Katy area, Texas. Yeah. hmm
I'm Kara, and I'm at home with my dogs right now.
I'm Wesley Powers, and I'm here in Michigan. Oh,
And I want to welcome you to the compassion can do policies from Marianne. All right, to the compassion pan round. In here, I have all of the policies that Marianne has listed on her website. You will get a choice between two of the policies, and this is when it's your turn. And when what you do is you choose one that you know something about, or that you would like to say something about, or that you feel would have an effect on your life or an effect on um, some other person's life. And that's the basis of this part of the game. So I'm going to shake up the compassion can. And these are all policies that we know we can do. The first one is peace. And this is for Wesley and Kara to choose. And the second one to choose from is social security. So, what do you know more about peace, her policies on peace, or social security? Doom, 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 doom. Doom, 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 doom. Do, 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 do,
I'm
do,
going to
do,
take a
do.
risk with the Social Security policy because I'm unfamiliar with it.
You're unfamiliar with it. Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you at the very beginning of this that this lets me cut in to the video really great with her short little policy videos. So we can sneak in a little video here of Social Security.
Social Security is the greatest anti-poverty program that's ever been created. All of us should consider it sacred, and nobody should be able to get their hands on it. We already have half of our seniors living on less than $25,000 a year. So this is what we should do. Right now, people pay Social Security up to, I think, about 168,000. We should lift that cap up to 250,000. We lift the cap up to 250,000, we will certainly be solvent. But we need to go beyond that. I'm particularly concerned about elderly women because most men in America have paid something into Social Security. Okay, so it should be a sacred responsibility to our seniors that no senior lives in poverty in the United States. For men, if your Social Security, or women, for anyone, if you have Social Security, but it does not reach, if it does not get up to $1,200 a month, then that 1,200 should be, the compensation. The government should fill in the gap. If there's a woman, for instance, where she paid nothing into Social Security, she was a homemaker, she raised her children, then the government should give that stipend of 1,200 a month. And that is what we should do as a sacred responsibility to our elders in this country.
Because
Perfect.
I don't to go like, Auga. Time's up. Time to move on. So we're back to the compassion can. Compassion can. I like the idea of having things that we can do. Tired of hearing about what we can't do. Student plan. Do you know Marianne's student plan or her plan about Native American justice?
I'm gonna choose student plan just because I am trying to get back into school.
Okay. Okay.
For what I do know that she wants to eradicate all student loans with the using the Higher Education Act of 1965. Um, yeah, and she wants to ensure that that middleman is taken out, and that uh, all colleges, all public colleges are virtually tuition free. And I don't know the specifics about like how it will be paid for, but that's the gist of it. And and I'm saying all of this as I'm currently waiting for financial aid to kick in. They're holding all applications until March.
That is
So
not
the
fair.
bureaucracy, yeah, the bureaucracy. Mm.
What are your thoughts on the student debt situation? Now, it's something that
Oh,
our audience
cancel.
especially. Okay, that was, you were so quick to get to that.
This is such a moral issue. This was so predatory. Remember, we had tuition-free college and tech school. We had University of Texas when I was growing up. You can go to UT for hardly anything. University of California, University of Florida had a system. This was a predatory effort because this malevolent form of vulture capitalism just puts out its tentacles into any sector of American society where it consent. It's like a heat-seeking missile. Where's there's a profit center? Where is there a profit center? A potential profit center. And then this is what's so immoral about it. Where do you have your greatest potential for a profit center? Where people are desperate for something. So you have young people, particularly people of color, by the way, told if you only close that wage gap, get your education, and then you'll close the wage gap. So we now have tens of millions of people who are shackled by these loans. Now, which is unholy economic alliance between government, these lending companies, and the banks. It's disgusting. Preying on our young people. And this, whether you're talking about a 5-year-old, a 10-year-old, or a 25-year-old, we should be setting our kids up to win. I mean, that's what you are you married? Or you?
I am, yeah, married. I have a wife.
Okay. So I know that you take the view, let's set little Faye up to win, and then you
Yeah, of
release
course.
her. Then let her fly. That's how we should be treating our youth, all of our young. We're going to give you everything you need to fly. Then go fly. And then we're going to hold you accountable, by the way. But we're going to invest in you. We're going to, I say to young people all the time, to Gen Zs and so forth, I don't want you to have to worry about healthcare. I don't want you to have to worry about the cost of college. Now, what you owe with a quid pro quo, go be everything you can possibly be. Be as productive, be as creative, be as good as a friend, as a parent, as a citizen. That should be the exchange. So these college loans, I can't even, first of all, debt is crippling, period.
Yeah.
And some people, you got boomers carrying tremendous debt. There are people just praying to get out of debt before they die. But also the idea of being in my 20s, carrying tens of thousands of dollars worth of debt. I certainly wouldn't be the woman I am today. I can't even imagine kind of what that would do to you. And also that a few people can make more money. And that's no different than the carcinogens in our food, the PFAS in our water, lack of healthcare, so that a few people and a few corporations can make more money. It's wrong, it's unjust, it's immoral, and it's not going to stop unless we the people step in.
Compassion can, because we can. Ooga. Well, that's all our time for playing our game today. I hope you all had a great time coming to play this Compassion Can game.